Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to take a quick look at the new Samsung Gear VR. This is a new improved version. This is actually compatible with the Note 7. So if you guys picked up a Note 7 and you wanted to have the Gear VR, because I know the first version, or not the first version, but the last version, the white one was not compatible with this. Actually, I'll compare it so you guys can take a look at it and we'll see what the difference is. So this is something like, just kind of like before you buy, you wanted to see what's, whether it's worth picking one of these up or not. So we'll go over this and do an unboxing here. Basically, it looks like a whole new box system. As you can see here, it is now select a compatible connector for your mobile device. So it looks like it has ways to get the right one for your phone you have. Like the USB Type-C would be the only Galaxy Note 7. All the rest will fall into the micro USB for the Galaxy S7, S7 Edge, Note 5, S6 Edge Plus, S6, S6 Edge. So let's quickly take a look at this. Let me go ahead and I'll just cut this open here. We can here and see what basically it's going to be a little bit the same as the previous version, except it's probably gonna have actually you can see they got some nice cinematic wide view immersive 360 experience, hundreds of VR apps. Kind of tells you what it's Oculus is kind of getting for you guys in games and things. It's pretty nice, I guess, to entertain family and things like that. So this is a nice looking box here. Let's see what that is. So let's pull out the headset here. Nothing else is in there, as you can see. So it looks like I can see already there's a couple different things here. This seems to be more rounded, and it looks like to see more of a nice padding. But again, I'll compare it to the other one, to the previous version. You got your two lenses in here that's going to magnify the phone screen through here. It's got the same I don't know if you guys can catch that. It's a proximity sensor. What that is when you put this headset in your, up against your face, that proximity sensor right there will activate the phone and turn this on or off, so that way it's not playing without you not having this on your face. Let's take a quick look at all the way around. It now comes in a dark color. It actually looks like a bluish black color. So it kind of actually looks nice. It doesn't look like it's gonna attract a lot of fingerprints. Let me see if I can tear this off of here. Not literally tear it off, but take it off. Let's go ahead and I'll set this over here onto the side so we can have a nice clean view. This right here, again, it's all plastic. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. It feels like a nice solid plastic, as you can see. The build quality is very nice. All the edges are nice and smooth. There's nothing sharp as I'm touching it, so it's not going to be cutting you up. But as you can see here, sure, it's not the strongest, but for what you're going to need it just to hold the phone, actually is perfect. Feels very nice. Here on the left side, it's got the Gear VR and the powered by Oculus here. And here it's got the little for the headset band. It's got the latch here. As you come along here, it looks like they have openings here for breathing, so it can kind of probably keep it cool and also not fog up your lenses up here. Here in the bottom, it's got the micro USB port, so you can set this, and then you can also charge it for those long game plays when you're gaming for a while. But then again, if you're gaming for too long, I don't know if this one will heat up the Note 7 as well, like in the previous Note 5. Sure, you're not gonna be probably on here for too long, but who knows, we'll take a look. Up here in the top, it looks got the other latch for where looks like, I haven't opened up the other part, but I'm assuming this will be the one that goes over your head for the strap. Up here in the top, it's got the same little wheel for inline focusing, so that adjusts the phone in and out. As you can see here, as I turn and see how that goes down, that's all the way minimum, and then we'll go ahead and max it to the top. As you can see how it raises, and what that does is everybody has different viewing vision, so that helps it keep everything in focus. Here on the right hand side, it looks like the trackpad, it looks like it's they've actually enlarged it. It does have a little center ripple here, so that way when you have this headset on you, you can basically feel this and you know you're in the center. So I'm sure that's going to be same thing forward, back, down, you know, tap, enter, and things like that. Here on the side, it also has the volume rocker switch here, so you can lower the volume, raise the volume. The back key here and the home key, so I think they're placed a little bit different. So I'll compare it to the previous or the last version, not the the previous version. It also has a removable foam here. This is nice, so you know this is going to get dirty after a while, so it's nice that you can pull it out, throw it in the washer and wash it up. So maybe you can also pick these up as an extra, I don't know, but for $99 what this is retailing going for. I believe at the video as doing this video, you might want to check out Samsung or Best Buy. I think they're selling these for like $80 or something like that. So I'm just going to be testing this model out. Sure, maybe I might pick one up later and take a look at this, but we'll go ahead and oops, put this back. Looks like it's pretty easy to put it back. You just gotta put it in there quick and not, you know, just set that right. As you can see here, it doesn't have to be probably too perfect, and if it's not, you can always pull it out and then set it back down. But as you can see how it rests on there all the way around with Velcro, so it's very nice. This right here is like a rubber type plastic, so this is gonna what goes in your face. So that being rubber here, let me see, you can have pressure and keep it, you know, not too hard on your face. Other than that, it doesn't have nothing much. Let's take a look at the front part here. Here you can see, hopefully the video can catch it here, it's got push down and then push up, and that's push down is to lock it, push up is to unlock it. So that's to unlock I believe this this, oops, yep, that's what it is to unlock this shield, the front part of it. So again, you can see the lenses in there that would magnify the Note 5, Note 7, S6, S7, and as you can see here, it's got different kind of like these are like kind of made out of rubber, so it's plastic rubber, so it keeps your phone from getting scratched. But depending on the phone, that's very nice how, you know, as a phone you push it in, depending on which one, this will go retract back in and set the phone at the right, you know, and keep it all solid in there. Here is the switch on here, that the rocker that's going to be going in and out. This right here, again, this is where you pull out so you can set your phone in here, and I'll show you guys how to do that. And we'll go ahead and get this all not activated, but set up. I haven't set it up on the phones just to show you guys on this video. I'll pause in and out so it won't take too long. Here's got the A and B switch here, so basically you can push it down if it's just like before, and then you can slide it for the Galaxy S6, so now it's more smaller here if it's for the S6. And then when you're ready to do like the Note 5 and the Note 7, you just push it and you see how you slide it. I don't know if the video can pick up, like that right there is on the green showing the B. A is for the bigger Note 5. I'm sure it's the S7 as well. Let me pause and get this let's get this out of the way, and let me pause this really quick, and then I'll get the other heads. One more thing before we go ahead any further. Here's the adapter now that it comes with. That was the one that you slide in and out. So what this basically is, it's got the micro, this is the type C USB one. Hopefully you can catch it on the video there. As you can see there, this is what actually slides in and out here. So you're able to lock it. As you can see, the contacts here, and it's got copper contacts here. So that what that does is you can change the tip. So I'm sure it's going to have the USB Type-C here. So here you got the user manual booklet. I'm not going to go through that booklet or anything at all. So let's go in here and see what else. Oh, very nice. I do like this. It's got the strap for the back here, and it looks like the head type strap as well. And liking this, they also provide you a small micro USB to Type-C adapter there. Very nice. And they're also providing, and that is, I believe, for, let me see, is this no, this is still micro USB, I believe. Let me take a look really quick before I say anything else. Maybe that's why they provided this. This might be Type-C charging. So let's see if it is. Let me take that tips out. Again, you have now two tips. This is how they've done it. It's removable, so you have micro USB and Type-C tips there. So let's see if this is a. Oh, actually, I take that back. This is not a micro USB port. It's Type-C, so that's why they've provided this adapter. So if you have a you have still micro USB adapters. It's going to take a while for this all, for everybody to transition over. So it's going to be, like I said, a while. So this nice. This goes back down like this, and you can close it up. That's really nice design. So basically, as you can see, this little tip looks like it goes inside that little slot there, and then you have the tip of this. So basically, you would just slide it in. Oops, let me get it so you guys can see that. You basically would slide it in. Hopefully that video shows up right there. So you would just slide it in, and once it's slid in there, you basically slide this to lock it in place. So that way this won't slide out at all, and then you can just put your device. So when you're ready to say it's time to use your other Note 7 or Note 5 and S6 and S7, you basically would slide that in and then lock it in place. Interesting that they have it in white for the micro USB. So that's basically all it is for that. It's a very good design what they did. So let's go ahead and let me get, well, actually I won't get the straps out unless you guys want to take a look at the straps, which probably will get in our way, but eventually we have to get these out. And then this is pretty much just like the previous version, where I believe the best way I was doing it, again, this might be the wrong way to get it, I should read the instructions, but we're doing it as a someone just popping it open from the, so yeah, basically this is the wrong way. So you want to go ahead and have this going on the outside part like this. It'll make it easier for when you're, from the outer part to pull it to make it smaller or tighter. So just remember to keep that in mind, that you want to keep this in from this way, and then you can adjust that way. When you have it in, you can adjust it. I personally, even in the last version, as you can see here, I do have the top set on, but you can actually use it without the top, so it's kind of like a preference. I'll put it on so you guys can see what it looks like and show you guys. So this, again, like I was showing you guys earlier, this basically has a you might want to velcro this like this, and this has a little kind of clip here, and so we'll just get this back on here really quick here. You just latch it up here, and then you can just get this. Looks like it's got velcro here and this padding, so I believe that's what's changed in the prior one. As you can see, the prior one actually was kind of like sewed on there, and then it had another kind of Velcro that you did this here. So that's a little difference now. So what we've done, you just put this here, and I think what they did that is because if you don't want to use this, you can just unsnap this, and this is where you adjust how tight on top of your head you want this to be. So that's basically what you get, and it'll look just like this. Let's get that down here like this, and there you have it. So that's how it look with the new Headgear VR. Let's compare really quick. As you can see, the previous version gamepad here was a little kind of, they wanted you to feel the sides and the center. So now it's kind of like all just one solid like trackpad. The back key was here, and now they've added a home key here, which is nice. Volume kind of was in the same place, but now it actually compared to the other one, it's a little bit protruding more, so it's probably easier to, as you're gaming, more easier to kind of function with it. Other than that, the insides are pretty much the same, the way they were designed inside. I'll take that one out, as you can see there. So the insides are kind of the same. Now looking at this, they're probably about the same as, the same kind of design, different color, the Oculus. The fronts are a little different, as you can see here, of course, because that was only made for the Note 7s, and this was just kind of a snap-on front-facing cover. So it's enough of that one. We're here to see this, so it's nice. So let's take a quick look on getting this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, and then kind of show you guys how easy this is. So let's say you had the USB port one, get that in there. Don't forget to lock it once it's, make sure it's all the way in, or slide all the way in. Get your phone, slide it in here like so. Get this out, up like this. Oops, as you can see that, and then
start the setup process, remove your mobile device, unlock it, and install the required apps on it.
You hear that, guys? So that's the first thing you're gonna get. You're gonna have to require to remove. Once you install it, it activates the software. So let's go ahead. I'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and pause that for now. Okay, I'm back. I got all this software sorted up. So if you already had a previous account, it's easy. Just load it up and sign in with your account. So for the purpose of this video, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna undo this, because this is just in my way while I'm trying to show you guys just setting that up on there. So I can always hold this to my head here. So just kind of remove this strap here just for the purpose of this video. So again, like I mentioned to you guys, once it's all loaded up, oops, so we'll go ahead and get this out here. Oh, let's go ahead, let me show you guys. I believe maybe that it doesn't require to put the don't see, let me see, how does this would go in here. Yeah, it looks like I have to take a look. I gotta see how this goes on here, but let's I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see. Hopefully you guys can see that inside there. A little bit of the, it's loading up on the gear. You guys see that? So I can't show you guys too much because I'm not set up to do all the other stuff with this. But you can see, let me see if I can move the trackpad over here. But I don't want to do without looking. It looks just the same as the Note 5 version. If you have a Note 5, in the Note 7 it's going to look the same. So there's no difference. So there's basically, this is what you have. You know, of course, it just feels a little heavier with the phone in there. But other than that, it's not much of a difference. Basically, it's the same thing. So it slides. See how that actually slides right in here, as you can see. So yeah, basically you can't use this. This is the cover. So once you're not using it, that's just basically a cover. So when you're using it at home, you can't cover it up. So that's the way you use it. Just show you guys. So when it's off and then it's on, so there's no cover that you can go over it. So I guess it's showing off. But let me, before I actually do confirm that, let me quickly take a look something. Yeah, it looks like basically if you have the device in here, your phone, you can't use the cover. So this is just the cover when you have it just sitting in the, out of the, that you're not using it, that you're storing it away. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll put back the straps and do a one final quick go over this, and then well, just hopefully this helps for those that are, you know, trying to decide whether to, you know, pick one up. Of course, if you like the previous version, I'm sure you're gonna like this as well. It's, again, it's pretty much, they're pretty much similar, the same. I thought it was a little different, but it looks like, again, it's pretty much the same thing. Just I like the color of it now. It's a few new buttons. It's got a home dedicated button versus have to hold it down for the home button. Other than that, as you can see, it's same. This guy's a little bit open, and of course this has a micro USB charging port. But other than that, even this part of it's the same here. So I hope this video helps for those that are interested in picking one up and wanted to see what it's, you know, kind of what it looks like in build and what it, you know, just looks like. Thanks for watching.